This is so amazing. Iris just asked me what a woman is because we were listening. I was listening to. I scrolled on my phone and came across April Eva's post about women hating women, and some women really don't even understand how deep it is. Like, it's so bad. You could be the woman sent into an atmosphere to help readjust outcomes and address certain things that women go through, and you could end up being ostracized as the hater. You could end up being the script can be completely flipped, and you'll be the one being told that you're a hater, you're jealous, you're mean, you're angry, you're this, you're that, because you're pointing out the very things that can make the entire atmosphere mean, jealous, hateful, vengeance, and full of envy. Really, you're being proactive, but because you see it, you end up being called it. But all of that pushback and all of that resistance comes from self-hate. When you bring up something that's difficult for to talk about and people reject it, that is literally a form of self-hate, because you're not even willing to listen to what you may need or what those around you might need, and you throw a wall up. Well, a wall is a wall to anybody. A wall will hurt anybody. Go 100 miles an hour and be a successful doctor versus a homeless person, and tell me if that wall don't hurt the same way. So when it comes to certain things, you have to be very strategic. Now, if enough times you keep hitting the wall, you inadvertently will become the aggravated person, the angry person, the sad person, and that will be misread as jealousy. That will be misread as just you wake up in stoic anger. No. You're tired of coming into the same environment, suffering things that you know can be improved. It's aggravating. Most of the time it happens in environments where women exist with each other and they're not really cultivating the habit of learning where each other are right here, because it affects what happens here, and it affects how you show up throughout your whole day. So anyway, I forgot that I was supposed to be explaining this because Iris asked this question. So a long time ago, my mom Jerry, right? I was listening to her. I was talking to her because I was reading the Bible, and I asked her, "What's the difference between a girl and a woman?" And she didn't answer me the way that I thought she was going to answer me, so I went to go ask God. I'm going to tell you something. 10 out of 10, anytime you ask God a question, you're going to get an answer. Okay? But you got to know how to listen. And I could tell by doing those crossword puzzles, are a very good listener. You just be choosing when you want to obey, and that's the difference. You can hear very clearly. But this is the answer. Listen to me. A woman takes place up here. It's your mindset, yes. It's your mindset. It's your mind space. It's what you think. The female body is made up of different physical things. We have estrogen inside of our body. Those are the things that help us develop into a physical woman, a mature woman, right? A woman is a coming of age thing, but it's also a coming of mind thing. That's why I said that first, because it happens upstairs first. Mind thing? Because everything happens from the inside out. From the inside out? Yes. So, in your female body, you go through stages. You're a baby. A baby? Yeah, you're infancy. When you're a baby, you can't be quiet. When you're an infant, you come here and your parents take care of you, essentially. Yes, you get rocked to sleep, you get a bottle, you get your butt changed, you get everything, right? Then you go into your toddler stage, where you're a little girl. Then you go into a teenager, where you're considered a young lady. Then you are 18, young adult, still a lady, a young woman. And you turn 21, and this is where you're classified, according to the laws of being 21, you can do everything, right? You're old enough for everything. This is where you reach womanhood as far as societal standards go, right? That's when you become a woman as far as society. When you become a woman up here, you become one with yourself. That means that you can remember every stage from when you're small and see how it affected how you grew And sometimes you go through things when you are a grown woman, a grown one, when you are of age adult, maybe in your 30s, 40s, or whatever. You may go through some struggles or some things. Just because you evolve and elevate doesn't mean that some stuff it doesn't mean that some things doesn't get skipped sometime. You still need to learn. I know. Essentially, you learn how to become a woman based on how you deal with things. And in the video, she kept saying, women hate women, and that was bothering you. And you're like, I don't hate women. I'm a woman. I don't hate women. And that's very good. And you should stay like that. Usually, women who don't hate women try to help the women around them have to protect themselves. Because when there's too many people in a room that are the same way, and they're not really willing to help the other women, the women in the room can start to collide, and everything will start to break down.
Like you and Cassandra.
Wow, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Y'all don't like each other anymore.
Well,
but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, because that wasn't the case. But it's crazy that, wow.
You keep saying wow.
Because how did you just relate? Wow. You just made my point that much bigger. because they say a child will lead them. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible, right? Because y'all see things before the effects of things going on energetically can really start to eat at you. When you're still a child, y'all still have so much magic, and y'all see things very clearly. Y'all see things without all the interruption of stress, bills, all these other things that adults go through. It kind of makes you wish you was a kid forever, because you just don't feel like dealing with the stress. It seems like the older you get, you become a magnet. Situational stress. It's annoying.
It's like annoying, especially when you have babies. I had to babysit my aunt baby because she left to the store for about 10 minutes. I had to babysit my cousin.
Oh Lord, yeah, no, you can't do that. You're too young for that.
I actually did though, but
I was trying to figure out how the hell.
There's parents there.
But anyway, yes. A lot of times in that situation, a lot of times there will be situations where you try and address things and they will be curved.
Like a curve, like when you're making a straight line.
Like you're trying to go straight to the issue and boom, the conversation will go that way. Because some people don't like the wall. They don't like hitting the wall. The one I was just talking about. No, I mean, I don't think anybody would like hitting the wall unless it's a goal attached to it. You got some padding, but usually